Hi everybody, it's Marty. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about breast augmentation surgeries and the challenges over the decades for transgendered women like me. And again, if you're new to this channel, I'm a woman of a teen transgendered experience, and I'll put a link for my early videos so you can see what I went through, and hopefully that'll help you. And also, my mission statement for my channel is that I hope to deepen the message of the transgendered experience into the mainstream with a dialogue of loving kindness. Yeah, that's me. That's what I want to do here. So stick around. Let's talk boobies. Okay, so let's get started. And just a shout out to anybody that's come back to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It would really help me out, and you just press my little face down there, you tap on that and subscribe, and you can click on the little bell as well, and it'll tell you when I upload a video again. That would really help me. So today's video is going to be about breast augmentation surgeries and the challenges over the decades, because I've had 3 of them, actually 4, and if you count when it had to be redone the first time. So yeah, so I've been put under 4 times for these. And I have some videos talking about it because I had my 3rd one's done in June. I had a capsule contracture after a bad fall. Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff can happen. Like, I came out of the gates really, really young. You know, I was about 12, 13. I was quite a fleshy kid, and I started growing cores, nipples. If you've been on hormones, you know that happens, right? Well, mine happened naturally, and I remember going in to the bathroom with my mom getting ready. I talk about this in a lot of my writings and stuff and some of my videos, stories. And my mom was back combing her hair, and I remember her like touching them and just going, "Oh, you're just growing." And later on she said, "Oh, I probably thought you're Amber, my sister." So yeah, that was really strange. And I was starting to figure out that, you know, things weren't quite right with me. I had a little bit of help being a Jenny D, I used to call myself. I grew up in the punk rock days, so I called myself. I had a leather jacket that I sprayed Jenny D on the back with a G, G-E-N-N-Y, Jenny D as in genetic defect. So I was the girl. I was the punk rock chick, and I wore a fishnet mask, and you know, that for some reason was a really, really good girl and wouldn't sleep with boys because I was, you know, hiding my little secret, if you know what I mean. So anyways, long story short, we're going back to the girls again, back to the boobies. So I ended up only growing a certain amount, and I needed to get, it was about 1980, I was 18 when I had my first set done. And so I was like about a B cup. And then about God, 1992, there was a big silicone scare that was happening. All these people were getting cancer and all this stuff too. So I went to this doctor, and they decided to put in saline implants in me to be safe. And I had mine done over the muscle. A lot of people have it done under the muscle. But I'm really old, and they used to do it on top of the muscle a lot. But I guess you had to have enough fleshy breast material to begin with to do it. So anyways, I ended up keeping those ones from 1992 until last year. I had them redone, and I had a capsule contracture. I had a fall in yoga, and it got really hard, and it was so freaking painful. It was just unbelievable. And it calcified, and by the time I got to see a doctor, it was a level 4 capsule contracture. And I know I've talked about this in my other videos, but the reason why I'm talking about this is because, guess what? I fell again 4 weeks ago. It was a Wednesday, so 4 weeks ago, last Wednesday. In the dark, my cat jumped between my legs and I fell onto my, at the bottom of my bed, you know, that little ottoman, that long ottoman that you have at the end of your bed. Anyways, it's a really hard wood one and with a cushion on it. And I whacked, I fell right on my other breast. This is the one that was injured the last time. So this is the one that hurt. So I thought that my rib was broken because it's like within 2 days, it was like I couldn't even sneeze without screaming and crying. And so I had my x-rays done and there's no ribs are fine. And now it's okay. I was having frozen shoulder with this side too, which was really weird. Oh my God, I couldn't believe. It's fun growing old kids. You got to exercise, do yoga all the time. It's like, or else you're hooped. Because I've seen so many people with frozen shoulders, and I have like my range of motion almost totally back. I couldn't even like go like this with this arm. So anyways, because this is healing too now, the exercise that I'm doing is pulling this as well. And right now it feels like the implant is being ripped off of my chest. But it's actually a better feeling that I've been feeling in the last month. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you that because I've been really sloughing off when it came to putting out yoga videos. So I've been doing meditation videos, and but those have been going good. I've been doing live ones and having a really good time, and it's been helping to center me and stuff. But I just want to put out there, what's your experience with breast augmentation, and do you know that there's only a certain amount of shelf life? Like this doctor that did me, he's the best in Vancouver. He says, you know, about 15 years is you're lucky if you get 15 years. It's like you should be thinking about getting new ones after 15 years. Because even the one that wasn't hurting me, which was this one, which hurts now, but there's no stiffness to it, which is good. See, they're still pliable, so that's good. But 15 years, because even this one, when he took it out, he couldn't believe how capsulated this one was. It was completely calcified. He said one of the worst calcifications he'd seen, and he said this one was too. So, and this is the one that I thought was okay. But they start to deteriorate, you know, and so you got to think of those things, you know, when you get them. Because honestly, if I had to do it all over again, and I've said this before, I would not have gotten my breasts done. I would have been fine being in the little itty bitty titty club, you know, because they just get in the way of yoga and everything. And now these are huge. Like now I've got D's, you know, it's just crazy. You know, they're lovely, but it's like, you know, I'd rather have like a flat chest, you know, and just a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm realizing that we are not the sum of our parts, you know, and really feeling it to the tips of my toes. So tell me your experience with it. Have you had it under the muscle, over the muscle? Have you had them both, you know, done? If these never worked out, I think I'd probably just get them taken out and have a lift, and just leave them like that. Because he was going to put them underneath the muscle, and then he decided to just put them over top of the muscle after he examined me. So, yeah, luckily I was born with a lot of blubber, I guess, or whatever. So anyways, that's what's going on with me. Yeah, it's the challenges of having implants. It's not all, like I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos in the last year. It's been a year since I've been posting my own content on YouTube. as of this month, the beginning of this month. And I've been watching a lot of the younger gals that, especially in Britain. I'm a Canadian, so yeah, we're really connected with Britain, and it's all paid for there too. And they do a lot of the SRS down below. And this is just, you know, my experience and the experience that I've been watching and stuff. You know, I know that you don't need to get it. I don't want to get any comments about this stuff. It's like, I do not fight. Like I said in my mission statement, my thing's all about love. I will not respond. I will not engage. So a lot of the gals in Britain that are young, they have, you know, like they're, you know, 20, 21 when they have the surgeries, and they don't have the surgery up there, and they get the surgery down there, and they seem to be happy, but they seem to be wondering about that they should get it. Don't get it. Don't. Or it's like, oh, if you need to, great. But it's like the girl, what I've seen with you gals on there, and I'm not going to mention names of channels or whatever, you guys look great. It's like you're so natural and beautiful and everything. You don't need it. I would just forget about getting breasts if I was going to do it all over again. If I was born again doing it. And I remember somebody telling me that, and I didn't frickin' listen to them. But anyways, so that's it. So anyways, I am really so tired of hurting these things, and I've been in a lot of pain with them, and I've been hiding about it, not sharing you guys with it, and saying it was my rib, but it was actually my boob. But my boob actually, the actual implant, it was like a basketball being thrown at your chest really, really hard. That's what it felt like on your rib cage. Not fun. So anyways, I hope you gals get something out of this. For those of you that tune in on my Sunday vlogs for some stories, I'll do a story next week. That's story time. I'll do the one called Stripping for Bus Fare, it's called. Or Pink Sweater Pizza, I call it. And it's a very interesting story that I went through. Okay, so that's it for me. And make sure that you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Make sure to check out my description box when you watch one of my videos, because sometimes I leave a blog or something that I've left out that might be important in connection with the video, or maybe some resource links and stuff like that. And leave comments down below. Okay, love you guys.